Hello friends. On a hot summer afternoon, a small dog crossing the street was hit by a car. The car didn't stop and drove off in cold blood, leaving the little creature moaning in pain and panic in the middle of the road. Looking confused, the dog frantically sought help from passers-by. But in response, there were only indifferent glances, cold indifference. Every step was difficult for me, both because of the bleeding wound and because of the intense fear. In the distance, other cars continued to race forward, as if unaware that the creature was fighting for its life. At the time of the crisis, a woman who happened to be passing by saw this. The girl hurriedly called out to the dog, trying to bring it to her. Fortunately, he listened and avoided another accident. Looking at his skinny body and matted fur, the girl realized that he was a stray dog with no one to take care of. Kneeling down next to him, she carefully extended her hand. Despite the fact that the dog was still trembling, she did not run away, but calmly allowed her to touch herself, apparently also feeling the kindness of this man. When the girl saw the bleeding wound on the animal's leg, she immediately picked it up and took it to the nearest veterinary hospital. She held the dog tightly in her arms all the way, whispering words of comfort to her, despite the fact that her shirt was stained with blood and dust. A small, fragile creature who has suffered too much in this big world, and now feels tenderness for the first time. The doctor said that his foreleg was broken, and he would need to put on a cast and take care of him for a while. Fortunately, his life is not in danger. After finishing the treatment, the girl decided to take the dog. They brought him back to his new home with one leg still heavily bandaged. The animal's steps were still clumsy and shaky, but his eyes became different, gradually shining with life and faith. From that day on, the dog always pestered the girl in some strange way. As soon as she saw her, she happily wagged her tail. It seemed that only by being next to the person who had saved him could he truly feel safe. After a few days, the dog gradually began to get used to the new environment, make friends, and live a full life. The animal no longer leads a wandering existence on the sidewalk, it can live with joy and love. There are small lives that are accidentally forgotten by this world, but just one loving heart is enough to change fate. This dog was once abandoned in the middle of a dangerous road, and thanks to a kind heart, she regained her life and faith in humanity. Maybe kindness can't change the whole world, but it can change the world of one little creature. Dear friend, thank you for taking the time to watch the entire video.